To take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To the air again. Hurts. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 3rd down. Hurts again. That's taken in by Dotson. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Philadelphia. Again, Hurts. This one batted in the air and intercepted. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
A gain of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. It is a big play for the Eagles. 41 yards. Hurts will try it again. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here's Barkley. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play. And
powering forward, he's in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Cooks going in motion. On the play fake. Dak. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Off he goes.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's a third down and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup at 5, but it will keep the drive going. That is Ferguson in motion. First down, Prescott. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs, and sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and Good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Second and 11. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. To throw is Dak. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll take off again.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Hey, kill! 47!
Dak to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
3rd and short. Prescott. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Yeah, here we go. Take. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. That is caught. What a throw. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
He's certainly making a strong case to be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Week. I mean, a touchdown earlier, now a sack. I mean, you talk about impacting the game in all areas. This guy's having himself a ball game.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Prescott on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw great.
And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Britton Covey now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Oh, he's got a man, his tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the air again, Hurts. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Hurts again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Again, Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line. Third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught, back corner of the end zone. Dallas Goedert, touchdown Philadelphia.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's going to tuck it and go. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Those are the plays that hurt. Because as a defense, Mike, you feel like you do everything right in your coverage. There's nowhere to go with the ball, but you leave just enough space for the quarterback to not only break contain, but to get outside and pick up the first down with his legs.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
47. We'll go 47. 26.
Second down, Prescott. Now he takes off. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Don't touch that.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Don't touch that. Hey, easy. 63, bad. Now let's get it.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. He's to midfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
That is Ferguson in motion. 1st down, Prescott. Now he'll run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. There he goes again. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
That is Ferguson in motion. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And a It's going to set up third down. Now Prescott. He'll get this out wide.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! At 47!
Prescott to throw it on fourth down. To the goal line and in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
No touchdown! Hey! No touchdown!
A first down throw for Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Out! No touchdown!
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yeti! No touchdown!
Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Hey, 73! Go Silver, ready? No touchdown!
On first and 10, it's Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That one good for 26 yards.
Yeah! Here we go!
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! 26!
Dak to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. That's down the field for Lamb. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
63, 63, 63.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. He connects downfield to Dotson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
No touchdown.
On 1st down, it's Hurts.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. A pass caught by Saquon. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over possession here at the 44.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Prescott on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Again, Prescott to the air. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection and another first. They'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Going silver, ready? Delta.
Hurts again. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here's 1st and 10.
No touch that. 63, 63, 63. Hey, easy, 63, 63, bad. No touch.
Here's Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Now, now, get it. Hey. No touch.
Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
To the air again. Hurts. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
They'll run with Barkley. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. Devontae Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
I mean, you talk about a potentially game-changing play. I mean, that's a big one right there. They've just lost the lead. It's a tie game late, and he takes the kickoff and nearly springs it the distance.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Now, 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Now, first and goal.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think? Here we go, 47. 26.
On the play fake, Dak. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down. Now it's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunk.
And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And the Cowboys are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. What a finish.